Okay. Now let's come to ChatGPT. It's a language model that's developed by OpenAI organization. It's a company. What it can do, understand and generate human-like responses. Whenever you chat with it, it feels like that you are chatting with a real person. So it's basically like you are having a conversation, and it provides you information on whatever you ask it. It's like a smart computer program that can talk to people, and it can help provide assistance or answer the questions. Now, something more about it. It was released in November 20. So you can see that it's a very recent development, but even with that, it's the fastest growing application of all time. It is trained to respond conversationally. It is not connected to internet, meaning you do need to be online to use it, but it doesn't have access to the internet search engines just like Google or everything. It has its own database. It has an own repository of data from which it gathers the information. So that is why it keeps on adding to its data. When it's learned from you, it can add to its database. Now, how to sign up? Basically, because KSA numbers are not available for it, so you will need to use any Pakistani or any other international number. When you first of all, you do need to use a VPN. I will share the video for it as well. For the computers, you can download BetterNet, and for mobiles, you can use Super VPN or any other VPN that you can use. Although for the mobiles, you don't need to use the VPN because you don't need to sign up to use on the mobile app. But it has a limit of, I think, 10 responses in a single chat. For signing up on their website, you will need any other number, and when you provide the number, it will send an OTP, that is a one-time password to that. It can be an SMS or a WhatsApp message, although I have tried with a WhatsApp message, but I didn't receive it. But of course, you can try and you can see, maybe you get it. I needed an SMS message. So you can, or if you want to sign up now, you can ask anyone who is in Pakistan and who's available at that time online. You can ask that person to send you the OTP, and you can use that number to sign up to it. Once you sign up using VPN, you don't need to use VPN afterwards. Every time you can then simply log into that. So this video, I will share it with you. This is the app for the mobile that is already shared in the group. All many teachers could not find it in the Play Store. So I shared the file for it. So when you click on it, it will ask you to install it, and it will be installed on your mobile phones. Now, basically how to use it. Again, sign in using the email, and you need to give it prompts. Anything that you say to it, tell it, or instruct it, these are called the prompts. Though these are the most important thing, and this is what you will need to learn how to use those prompts. It can be an instruction, it can be discussion topic, it can be a question statement, or any other stimulus that is used to spark creativity, reflection, or engagement. You basically engaging with that chat system. It can be an initial message or the instruction given to the chatbot to start the conversation. Single statement example: create a lesson on the topic of social media use in middle school. Question: can you find these three engaging activities for sixth grade lesson on social media? So basically the topic is the same, but you're asking a different thing for it. Several statements: you can provide more information and you can be more concise. Can you create a 2-day group project for middle school students on social media, including exploration of the different social media platforms and which are the most popular? Also include the topic of security and data concerns. So basically it knows what to do more precisely. In the previous two examples, it has the liberty of doing something on its own. You might not need it, you might not find it useful for you. So that is why you need to give it more instruction. You can use it to answer the questions, for lesson planning, for generating discussion prompts, providing the feedback, creating writing prompts, research assistant, explaining complex concepts. Now, I will show you. So this is ChatGPT. Let me log out. This is when you have signed up for it. Login, select the account that you want to log in through. Okay. So once you know, right now I'm not running any VPN, so you don't need VPN to use ChatGPT. It will have all the history of all the chats that you have done. The first thing I asked it, this is the new account, so it has less chats, although mine are now filled with it. So basically, you will. I wanted to show you the difference in the prompts. Explain artificial intelligence in simple terms. You didn't tell it for what kind of audience. So this is the response that it gave me. How can teachers use AI? Now, basically, these are the ways that teachers can use it, like content creation, curation, intelligence, tutoring system, automatic grading, data analysis and product predictive analysis, virtual reality, language learning and translation. Now, what I needed for example, for my presentation, I needed to know the examples of that. I needed to know, tell me the names of the tools that are used for language learning and translation. So I asked it, provide examples of websites and tools that teachers can use. Now there was a problem in this one. I didn't specify it AI tools. I just asked that provide me the examples of the website. So it gave me general websites that not AI, that teachers could use. Also good thing, but of course we are talking about AI. Now, so I told it I need examples of AI tools for teachers. So then it told me about Grammarly, Watson, tone analyzer, Turnitin, Quillbot, Thinkster Maths. Even I haven't explored all of this. So of course, math teachers, it would be very useful for you. Squirrel AI, Carnegie Learning, Classcraft, Metacog. Now you need to keep in mind that all of these tools would be paid. There, some of them might have a free package as well, which will be some kind of limitations on it. But you need to explore that. You need to see that which of these are freely available. Then I asked it, give me examples of AI tools for automatic quiz creation and marking. So it told me Quizlet, Edulastic, Google Forms, GradeCam, Microsoft Forms, ExamSoft, eQuiz Show. Again, these were the first time that I'm hearing the name. So again, it's kind of a search thing, but it has already the information about it. Now coming to the subjects, I asked it for English subject. Create 20 creative writing prompts for grade 7. You can have a grade 8, A2, AS for any grade. And these were extremely interesting. Write a poem inspired by a beautiful sunset, use vivid language and sensory details. I will also show you that I'm going to give this prompt to it and ask it to write it. Okay, describe a world where books have the power to transport readers into the stories they tell. Write about a character who becomes trapped inside a book and the journey to find a way back to reality. These are so exciting prompts that I think normally we wouldn't think about that. Create a dialogue between two inanimate objects such as a pencil and a notebook, discussing their daily experiences and the importance of their roles in the student's life. Now, you know, this opens a huge portal of creativity for the students. Anyways, let's I have taken its own prompt. Write a poem. So basically, the one thing that you need to take care of, don't start a new chat for this thing. When you add a response to the already, the new chat that you have started, it will take care of that already that you have done. It knows that I have given these 20 prompts and I'm giving this back to it. And it is generating a poem for me. Now, if I feel that this is way too difficult to understand, I want to give this poem for my grade 5 students. So you can say, can you uh, reword the poem for directed towards grade 5 students? Now, because it has already, I'm not sure that it has changed the words, or let's see the first. Golden hues embrace the fading day. As the sun starts to set, a magical display, colors paint the sky in a vibrant array. Imagine a canvas alive with golden light, a sunset's beauty, a breathtaking sight. Because it has reworded it. The concept is the same for the first stanza, but as you, and also you can regenerate the response. This is very, let's make it for, write the same poem for preschool students. That is more easy for them to understand. So again, instead of teacher thinking about it, taking the whole day to write it, of course, this has, now, for example, you want to have a discussion after this, or you want this a student poem and you want to get the feedback for it. Uh, Assess and give feedback for the poem for grade 5 students. Give now basically, because it knows that you are talking about the grade 5 students poem, give a grade um, from A. So now I'm just specifying A, B, C, D, or F. Let's see what grade does it give. Okay, good. Yeah. So you can provide the feedback. You can provide a written assignment or essay from a student, and you can help to get the grade for it. But of course, you will need to have it in the soft copy. Coming to the chemistry lessons, I asked it. Now, basically, it helps you to tell it how to give the answer. Act as a chemistry teacher for Cambridge A-level students. So again, it knows about all the curriculums. Chemistry A-level students create a lesson plan on limestone. It now again be more specific, whatever you need. It should include at least 2 practical activities that can be done in class and include 5 MCQs to be asked in the class after lesson. Now you'll see duration, and you can also provide the duration that this should be the duration of the lesson. Objective, introduction, main content, um, composition and everything, uses, reaction with acids, practical activities, activity 1, activity 2, then MCQs. Okay, this did not fully generate, so I'm going to use continue generating. Provide answers for the MCQs. Let me see if it is, yes, which chemical compound is a primary component of limestone? So calcium carbonate. So that is why it is very important that you are using the same chat. That is why it gives you a list of all the chats, and it gives it a new name as well. This can be done for all kind of lessons. I had this Akbar reforms for grade 6. I just told it, you are a history teacher of GCSE, write a lesson plan on the reforms of Akbar, and lesson objective, materials, procedures. So it can be whiteboard, blackboard, textbook, or online resources on Mughal history, printed handouts, relevant images or illustrations. So it can help you to create the resources as well. Introduction, development, conclusion, and assessment, 3 questions as well. And if you don't like the response, you can use regenerate response. So this was all about ChatGPT. There's also one more thing, one more perplexity.ai. Again, works the same way. For example, let's use this same prompt. create 20 creative lesson, creative writing prompts and use it in Perplexity. So it's kind of a co-pilot. Okay. You will see it is giving you different creative writing prompts. You might like something from here, you might like something from there. So don't depend only on one kind of site. Write a story about a character who overcomes a fear. If you could have any animal as a pet, what would it be and why? About a place that makes you happy. Okay, so these are something that that might be different from the ones that we have seen. Um, there are other tools. Yes, this one, ask your PDF. You might have a PDF available for the chapter of your from your book, so you can use this as well. I'm going to use, let me see, this is from my A2 level booklet. So you will need to select that PDF, try to keep it a smaller size. Otherwise, because it took me a day to upload something and that it could read, because there will always be an error with it. In the meanwhile, I'll show you the quizzes website. You simply need to sign up. It has a free package as well. You can upgrade your plan, but free package as well is extremely good. For example, um, let's see. Trigonometry. It can have quizzes plus lessons if you want to search quizzes only, or if you want to search lessons only. Now, this is something that you can copy paste for your own documents, and you can create Microsoft form quiz for it as well. You don't have to make up the MCQ, so it's extremely good with that. Or you can save this quiz and you can add the question in your own specific quiz. Number of questions, question types, grades, languages, softwares, all of these are available. So you will need a lot of time to explore this, but I would suggest that you must do it over the vacation, because this one is very good. Okay, let's come back to the PDF. Yeah, so this has now it has the PDF. Now the title of the PDF will come at the top. Now, you can ask the questions about this document. First of all, you can say it gives you the summary of the document itself, the possible questions that you can have. Now, for example, I want to create on an online quiz for the students to give after we discuss this. Create 20 MCQs on floating point number. Now, it will use this PDF. It will not use any other data. And you can make sure that all your questions are relevant to the topic that you are doing. Okay, now see, it is not giving me the answers as well, so I can write it, provide the answers for the above question. Maybe it will give me the answers afterwards. Let's see. Answers to the above questions. Okay, so no, there's might be some problem with it. Anyways, you can of course have the, or I can give the prompt again. And write with answers. Okay, answer B, answer D. So this way, it's again, prompting is very important to understand. I have given you a page that will help you to write better prompts. And after this, you can export this chat as a PDF. You can save that PDF, and in Microsoft Forms, you can import that PDF. So I'll be making another video for that, and I will sharing it with you soon, inshallah. Hopefully, this has helped you to understand this AI for teachers, ChatGPT, this perplexity, and ask your PDF. There's one more thing on Edge. Whenever you open Microsoft Edge, you have this available. You will see this icon on the top right. Go to the chat and let me see. Let me refresh this. Okay. Now there are three types that you can use: more creative, and I'm going to give it the same kind of prompt. So this is what I do sometimes as well. I compare the different websites. Now, for this one, it's a good. The good point about for Bing AI is that it has the access to the internet search engine. It's going to search it, and then basically you don't. It doesn't give you the websites that you know the list of the website. It takes the data from those websites and give you the make a kind of a document for you. Yes, write something about a professional city where everyone has one surprising thing in common. Write something you are good at. Write about something that is very special. Okay. Hopefully that this has helped you, and I'll see you inshallah. You can come to me for any help that you need.